Welcome to Midnight Mule FPL. I'm Midnight Mule and this is the video where I show you my plans for Game Week 13, where a lot of managers are free hitting, but I'm not. But before we do that, let's see who did well in Game Week 12. Top scorer in the Midnight Mule Mini League for Game Week 12 was Tristan2 with Just Better with a very impressive 79 points. It was a very low scoring week for a lot of us. That was managed with Dewsbury Hall for 13, Trossard for 12, Lacroix for 11, Enzo for 11, Anderson for 10, Sanchez for 6, and those 6 are all quite differential players, so very nice there. Timber for 5, we're on to the more popular players now. Captain Haaland 4, Bowen 4, Fernandez 2, Mateta 1. And then on the bench, Dubravka 2, Semenyo 0, Pedro Porro 0, and Reinildo 1. Very nice score. Very impressive. And top of our league, we have 3 new entries, I believe, in our top 5. That's Lewis Martins with Sherlock Holmes United. We have Sashank Patel, Sunny Hayes FC, who was already in the top 5. Adam Quinlan Jones with Snoopy Doggy Dog. Johan Stolpe, sorry, that's bound to be wrong. Johan Stolp, I'm guessing that's closer. FP Bornuot, I've probably got that wrong. And then top is still Suman Bata with Kenai Kirkers. They managed 49 points. And that was with Minte for 11, Enzo for 11, Timber for 5, Saka for 4, Captain Haaland 4, Pope 3, Virgil van Dijk 3, Senesi 3, Sarr 3, Mateta 1, João Pedro 1. Then on the bench we had Dubravka 2, Semenyo 0, Anderson 10, and Rodon 3. As for me, I'm all the way down in 96th. I managed 37 points, which may seem bad, but it could have been an awful lot worse, and I'll show you why. I had Munoz getting me 14 points, and I just brought him in for Gabriel, but I was torn between Munoz and Timber. I'd rather have got Timber, that's how I was feeling at the time, but if I got Munoz, it meant I had the option of doing Pope to Raya if I wanted to, and although Raya tends to only get 6 points, he was very highly owned, and I always felt a little bit nervous about that. So I went for Munoz. That was on the Thursday night. That was on the Friday night, sorry. And then just before the deadline, about a minute to go, I suddenly thought, I think I will do the Raya move, and I regretted it ever since. Because if I hadn't have done Raya, then I could afford to do Van de Ven Timber next game week. But now I can't do that. I need to wait a further game week and get 2 moves together. Anyway, Munoz for 14. Then the rest were pretty poor. Gahey for 5, Captain Haaland for 4, Saka for 4, Senesi 3, Raya 2, Xhaka 2, João Pedro 1, Mateta 1, Mbeumo 1, Van de Ven 0. Then on my bench, Dubravka for 2, Caicedo didn't play 0, Semenyo didn't play 0, Alderete didn't play 0. So 3 players didn't even play. So that's pretty bad. Hopefully that's not going to happen again. It's not nice having no playing players on the bench such that I'd be that exposed. Regarding transfers, I did this on Sunday before the prices changed. I sold João Pedro and I brought in Thiago. Now, I am trying to go for the most popular players, and João Pedro was very highly owned, but he's massively on the slide now. And although at time of recording there's still quite a gap between these two, I think by the time we get to the Game Week 13 weekend, Thiago may be higher owned than João Pedro, so I kind of feel alright about making this move early. So that means the way my team's lining up is Captain Haaland at home to Leeds. He's obviously going to be the most highly captain player. Many managers will be triple captaining. I can't do that, but because the triple captaincy may actually be a slightly negative for me this game week, in which case I'd obviously want him to blank. Then we've got Semenyo away to Sunderland. I'm assuming he's going to be playing. Mateta at home to United against Mbeumo away to Palace. I got Senesi away to Sunderland. Saka's the vice-captain away to Chelsea. Thiago at home to Burnley. And then I got Munoz and Gahey at home to Man United. Van de Ven at home to Fulham. And then Raya away to Chelsea. So on the one hand, this squad maybe doesn't look great. There's quite a few players here that could well blank. However, they are the popular players. So if they don't do well, it means lots of teams didn't do well. So I would be expecting either a smallish red or a smallish green. And then on the bench, I've got Dubravka away to Brentford, Caicedo at home to Arsenal, Xhaka at home to Bournemouth, and Alderete at home to Bournemouth. And there we have it, what happened in Game Week 12 and my plans for Game Week 13. I'm not free hitting, but I feel alright about it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a good weekend. Thanks. Bye.